Hey everybody, I'm Dr. Tuem, and today I'm going to talk with Sanna Erica, a professional actress, director, and producer. I turned off commenting, but you can contribute to the chat using the question mark down below. Let me see if Sanna is here. So I'm trying to invite Sanna to the chat. Yes, there she is. I've sent the request. Hey Sanna, how are you?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm good, thank you. In which city are you now, by the way?
I'm based in Atlanta, Georgia,
I
United
see.
States. Yeah.
So how's everything going there?
Good. It's been pretty busy here in Atlanta in the Southeast. It's just been really, really hot and humid. So that's been hard, but other than that, it's been good.
Yeah, the same here in Cyprus. It's too humid and hot here. And
Yeah.
Sana, before I go through the series of questions, would you please briefly introduce yourself to the viewers?
Sure. So my name is Sanna Erica. I'm an actress, primarily in film and TV. I also do some sketch comedy on stage. And I've also been teaching acting for the past decade, and I really love it. But yeah, I've been an actor for about 20 years now, and I love it.
And you were born in Amsterdam, right?
Yes, that's correct.
So when did you move to the US?
So I immigrated to the US with my parents when I was not even 1 year old. And we moved to New Jersey and moved around the States quite a bit. And actually, so my parents still live here in the States, but my younger brother, Adrian, now lives in the Netherlands. So yeah, and I still have quite a bit of family over there.
I see. And how do you speak Dutch language?
I don't speak well, no.
I see.
Een klein beetje, just a little bit.
I see. And I've seen that you have nicknames like Lily, Sunshine, or Santa Claus on
Yeah.
IMDb. Is that right?
Yeah.
So why Lily?
So Sanna, which is short for Susanna, it means lily of the valley. And so that flower has always been significant in my life. It's also my birth flower, like my birth month flower. So it's been kind of a nickname I've gone by. And then sunshine, my mom used to sing to me, "You are my sunshine, my little sunshine." And then my friends in college nicknamed me Santa Claus because they thought it was funny. So,
Do you have any more?
any more nicknames? I don't know that I do. I probably do. I probably just can't remember them right now. But yeah.
Yeah,
Do
and
you-
I've seen you in TV series Reprisal.
Oh yeah.
Yes, I think most of your followers know you from the TV series, if I'm not mistaken. So, is that right, by the way, or no? Most of your
Yes. Yeah. I was on Reprisal. Yes.
Yeah, so how was that role as a dealer, if I'm not mistaken?
That was a really, really fun show to work on. I shot that up in North Carolina. And it was just, it was a really good set, a really great group of people. It was really, really interesting to play a character in this kind of underworld, uh, this like dark, kind of subculture of the world. It was just really interesting for sure.
I see. And is that right that you had a small role in one of Adam Sandler's movie, Just Go With It?
Well, I was just an extra in that. It was years ago.
Yes. So
But
how
yeah,
was that experience?
it was good. Adam Sandler was really cool, and it was really fun, and a really neat scene. So
Yeah, that was cool. That was one of my favorite movies, and I was very excited that you were in that movie, although as extra, as you said, but still, it
yeah,
was good to see you there.
you can see me in the trailer. Actually, I'm in like one of the montage scenes in the trailer. I had red hair then, but yeah,
Yeah, you were as a bar girl, if I'm not mistaken, right?
yeah. Uh-huh.
Yes. And I noticed that you are pretty tall. So
Mhm.
is that negatively or positively affect your career?
That's interesting you asked that because that's been something I've been thinking about a lot lately. I feel like in my 20s, and I don't mind saying my age, but I'm not in my 20s anymore. I'm in my 30s now. When I was in my 20s, it was harder being tall because a lot of the time, for the kind of roles I went out for, they expected me to be shorter. Or that's what I perceived at least. But now I play a lot of like the dealer character. I go out, I audition for a lot of like cops. I played a firefighter once. I have also gotten into creature work. I recently worked on a show called Wicked City where I played a creature, and so my height was really valuable for that role. So I'm learning to see it as an asset because for a lot of the roles I auditioned for, tall works. So it's been good. It's been good.
And also you produced a TV series which is named Tall Girl and the Cricket TV, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I produced a sketch comedy show, and we did a variety of sketches and funny skits, and that was a lot of fun when we did that.
I see. And you studied theater, film, and animation. Was it any good for your career?
So animation, I really enjoyed studying it. I did realize during that time that I did want to stick more to acting and like working and directing, producing. However, I will say it really taught me a lot about editing, which has been very valuable for like a lot of the videos and things like that I produce. Also, when I studied animation, I took drawing for a year. And that's turned into, this isn't really career wise, that's turned into a hobby for me that I still paint and draw to this day. So that definitely affected my life positively. So.
Yeah, that's great. And you have so many titles: actress, producer, director, writer. Which one of them is very important for you and you want to improve the most?
Well, I think I definitely, right now I'm going really, I'm very much pursuing acting because it's something that I'm getting the most opportunity in. However, I do see myself transitioning more into directing my own projects once I have more time to do that. So I think probably all of the above, but it's just different times for different roles.
I see. And is there any favorite role that you want to play in the future?
Well, I definitely want to do more creature work. So playing, I love horror films. So playing a creature in a horror film would be a lot of fun for me. So that's definitely something I want to get more into. I would love to be in something Star Wars, because I'm a huge Star Wars fan. So, you know.
I see. Hopefully, we are looking forward to that one too.
Yeah.
And you also sang in two projects, so you're a singer as well, right?
Hmm. I
So,
am. Yes.
so how is the experience there in singing in different projects?
Good. I've actually, so as a kid in church, I started singing in choirs, and that's how I started. And so, when I've had opportunities to be part of like the music department or sing, I love having that opportunity. I also just shot a sketch with Sketchworks Comedy where my character, I played a parody of Ariel from The Little Mermaid, and I got to sing in that as well. So I love any opportunity to sing. I just love to sing. So it's just fun for me.
I see. And let me tell everyone that you guys can also use the question mark down below to contribute to this conversation. I turn off commenting, but I read those questions that I see in the list, and I read it for Sanna for sure. And Sanna, you have so many, you're active actually on TikTok, I noticed, and you have so many funny videos there. So
Oh,
how
thank
did
you.
that all started?
I'm sorry.
how did it all started for you in TikTok and why you started doing that? And is it even helpful for you for your career to do that?
I mean, I don't think it hurts anything. You know, I started doing TikTok just because I got really into watching TikTok, and I love the medium. I love the idea of holding, you know, holding a video in your hand and it being mobile. And I got kind of into that because you know, I had an idea for a character who is kind of like satire on the upper class in the United States. And so I started making videos of her, and I got a good response. And I felt like I could maybe contribute to that conversation there with those videos. Even though they're comedy, they are satire, so they, you know, it's like societal commentary. Um, so yeah, and I feel like for me, you know, it's an opportunity to also show off my writing. So because I write all of my material, um, it definitely gives me an opportunity to kind of create my own content and showcase my writing.
I see. Yes, that's a very good idea to actually see it in practice, how it works out. And
Mhm.
how was the feedback from your followers about your TikTok videos?
So it's mostly positive, which was great. I do get a few negative comments, a few mean comments from people who disagree with my point of view. But unless they are arguing in good faith, I generally don't engage with those comments. But if they are, you know, I will engage with them. But for the most part, it's been a pretty positive experience.
Even for those mean comments, I think that's a good thing because the worst scenario would be that nobody give comments. I think that
Right.
would be a nightmare. Yes.
Exactly. Yeah, for sure.
So it means that people are noticing, and that's a good thing. And what about stand-up comedy? Have you ever tried before? Stand-up comedy.
Stand-up comedy, I have done stand-up. I actually started doing that last year. I took a class in it, and I studied with Lace Larrabee, who is now on America's Got Talent, which is really cool. So shout out to her. She's an amazing teacher. And yeah, I think stand up was a really good opportunity for me to start writing my own material for the stage and get out to different open mics and try out that art. So I'm still getting out there a little bit here and there, and I really do enjoy it.
And do you have any favorite stand-up comedian or any actor who do comedy?
So I love Fortune Feimster. I hope I'm saying her last name, Fortune Feimster. She has a Netflix special I really enjoyed, and all the time I've seen her perform, I really enjoy her material.
I see. And how about your classes as a acting coach? How is the experience there? How do you feel like doing that?
Oh, I love teaching. Teaching was actually something that I really dreamed of doing. Like, I had an amazing coach in LA named Christina Chauncey, and she really inspired me to become a coach because I thought she was just such an amazing coach. And my teachers in college really inspired me as well. So when I moved out to Atlanta, I had the opportunity to become a coach. And so I've been coaching with the Actor Scene, which is a studio here in Greater Atlanta, since 2011. And I've also been coaching with Sketchworks Comedy here in Atlanta. I'm getting ready to teach a sketch comedy camp for them. I'm finishing up an intro to comedy class over at the Actor Scene, and we're currently enrolling for our August session. So if anyone's interested in that, you can check out theactorscene.com.
Great. And what's the most challenging thing as an acting coach?
As an acting coach, I think for me, you know, I really want to be encouraging and encouraging people to not be afraid, because acting takes a lot of courage, especially when you're starting out. And, you know, it's hard to watch yourself on camera. Like for everyone, it's hard to watch yourself and hard to take critique. But I try to make it a very supportive, encouraging environment. So just getting people to get out of their shells and really try something new and try something brave. I think probably that would be the thing.
So, for how long do you think, in average, it takes for someone to get out of that shell, as you said?
Well, for some people, it's immediate. Some people are just have the kind of personality where they're willing to just, go there. But for other people, it takes more time. But I think overall, there are hurdles for every actor because everyone can acclimate to different roles differently. So there's some people who can play certain roles really well, and other people can play other roles really well. So I think it just varies per person. It varies per role. It varies even per genre. Like people who are more comfortable with comedy, people who are more comfortable with drama. So it's just everyone's different,
I see. And by the way, in our page, we have a fun challenge named Crazy Eyebrow. We try to pull one eyebrow up and keep one down. Can you do that? Oh, good.
I can only do it on one
What about
side.
the other one?
No.
With one of them, you do very good.
I'm not as talented as you are. I can only do one side.
That's good. Actually, I tried on many actors, and some of them couldn't do even with one. And it's like it's not related to facial expression that much. It's something you practice for a long time, maybe, or you were born with it. So
Yeah.
it's that kind of thing.
Yeah, I think it is genetic.
Yes.
Yeah. So.
I see. So, Sanna, would you like to add something for the viewers?
No, I think maybe just if you would like to follow my work, I have a few projects coming out in the next year that I can't talk about at this point, but I'll definitely post about them as soon as I can. And like I said, if you would like to study with me, you can visit theactorscene.com. I am teaching online classes as well. So if you don't live in Georgia or the United States, you can study from anywhere you are. And I also do private coaching. So yeah.
That's great. And where would be the best place for followers to actually find you and find your projects? Would be Instagram or TikTok or your website? Which one would be the best?
Well, Instagram is probably where I'm going to post the most real-time information, but I do update my website frequently. So they can visit sannaerica.com. But for more real-time updates, probably my Instagram.
I see. And I checked the questions. Mainly we talked about them. So those guys who sent questions to Sanna, I will share the video later so everyone can see the answer of this question. So Sanna, thanks a lot for joining me today. It was such a pleasure having you on my show.
Well, thank you so much for having me.
Thanks a lot, Sanna. Wish you a very good day. See you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Have a great weekend.
Thank you.